One of the most popular questions people ask me as an editor is, how do I proofread my own writing? So in today's video, I'm going to give you 10 top tips to help you do exactly that and make your writing the best it can be. Tip number 1, let it breathe. If at all possible, put your writing to one side for a day or two. And if you can't do that, even a couple of hours can make a difference. It gives your brain a chance to refresh itself and you look at your writing with a fresh perspective. And it's amazing what you'll pick up when you come back and look at your writing again. You'll see things that you've missed, things that are too wordy, spelling and typos. They'll just jump out at you in a way that it wouldn't if you did it immediately after you'd finished your writing. Don't trust spellcheck. Although you should definitely run spellcheck to catch misspellings and typos, what it doesn't do is pick up correctly spelled words in the wrong context. So it won't be able to tell the difference between empathise and emphasise in your given context. Did you mean from or form? Did you mean public or pubic? That's a really common one. Please check that carefully. These things have their place, but you can't rely on it to have picked up everything, so you still need to take another pass and go through it again. Tip number 3, change the font. By changing the font and the point size, you'll move words from one line onto another, so you'll pick up different errors from previously. It's particularly good for picking up a double word at the end of one line and the beginning of the next. It gives your brain a chance to look at your text differently and pick up things you would have missed otherwise. And once you're finished, you can just change the text back to your preferred font. Tip number 4, print it out. We read things differently on a page compared to on a screen, so it can be worth checking your writing in this way. Some editors do still prefer to edit on what we call hard copy. But if you do decide to do this, think of the environment and do something to counteract the effect that you're having on the trees. Tip number 5, use a ruler. Using a ruler or a piece of paper below the line that you're reading blocks what comes after it and forces you to slow down and read every word. Taking your time like this stops you from skimming over the top and again thinking that you're reading what you want to read rather than what's actually on the page. In this way, you're actually looking at each individual word and making sure you're looking at them properly for any errors. Tip number 6, make several passes. Don't try and catch everything in one go. Separate out the things that you're looking for into different stages. So go through and look at the grammar first, then go through again and check the spelling, have another run through and look at the punctuation. And in a longer document, you would maybe take another check and look specifically at headers and footers, page numbers, cross-references and things like that. But don't try and catch everything at once because you will miss things. Tip number 7, read it backwards. As weird as this sounds, starting from the end of your document and reading backwards word by word forces you to look at spelling and individual word choice. It can be a handy way of picking up missed words and double words in particular. Tip number 8, read it out loud. If you're alone, read it out loud to listen to how the rhythm of your text sounds. And if you're in a busy office, pop in your headphones and use the text-to-speech facility. This can help you identify whether some of your sentences are long and rambling and need to be broken down into shorter, more digestible sentences, or if they're short and all about the same lengths and monotonous and all sound the same, which is boring and quickly turns your reader off, no matter how great your content. Tip number 9, ask a friend or colleague to check it. Now this can work really well, particularly if you set up a reciprocal arrangement to check each other's work. However, it can quickly unravel if you're producing a lot of content. There's only so much goodwill you can rely on when somebody else has their own work to do. And the other question is, are they actually up to scratch? Are they going to pick up all the things that you miss, or are they going to miss them too? And last but not least, tip number 10, call in a professional. Now I know that's not exactly a DIY tip, but if all else fails and you feel that despite trying all these tips and advice, you're still missing things, you might need a bit more help. In that case, you need to look for a professional editor or proofreader who can really polish your writing for you. So there you have it, 10 top tips for proofreading your own writing. I hope they've been useful for you. You probably won't need to use all of them. In fact, you might find that just one of them is all you need to give your writing that final polish. But let me know in the comments which one you found useful, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you soon.